Good morning. Welcome to Melrose Unitarian Universalist Church. Our service today is titled RE Sunday, Co-Creating Our Faith. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I am Rhea Brown-Bright. My pronouns are, there we go, that's a little better, right? Are they, them, and I am your Director of Lifespan Religious Education. Thank you for being here on this wonderful spring day and such a busy season of life. Today is our very exciting Religious Ed Sunday and Bridging Sunday. Woo! So that means our kids will be staying in service the whole time, and not only that, but will help lead different aspects of our service today. Since today's service is multi-generational, we know folks of all ages have different needs. If you need to move and create during worship, we hope you have gotten some fidgets or some coloring pages. There are fidget carts in the back and in the front. If not, there's also a family area out in the back. And you are welcome to get up at any time for something during the service. You don't have to have gotten it already. Parents, please relax and know that your children are welcome here exactly as they are. For those who may be hard of hearing, I invite you to choose a new seat that may be further away from children if you're worried about their joyful noise. This is an important time for us to all be together and teach each other about our congregation and worship together. Our church is a vibrant, caring community dedicated to love and service. If you're joining us for the first time, we have a greeter team here to answer any questions. Today, that's Cleo MUUC and Nancy Nichols, and I think also Heather. They're wearing the yellow stoles. And thanks to today's ushers team, John Raymond and Elle MUUC, our coffee hosts, Regina Harris and David Bliss. Just a quick few announcements. There's a table cards for each of our bridgers and coffee hour. Please take a second post-service to leave your best wishes for them. There will also be cake and I believe ice cream after service to celebrate this wonderful day. We are also entering the cycle. I'm sorry, it's being so bumpy. There we go, let's try that. We are entering the cycle of new ministry teams. If you have an idea and a group of folks you want to do it with, proposals are due by May 25th. Find more information in the midweek update. Do you have a summer service idea or summer activities idea? Would you like to be a volunteer who unlocks the church in the summer? Fill out the sign-up genus in our midweek update. And now we have an announcement about CUSP from our kids with a request. Jonah and Willa, are you want to come up and say a few things about CUSP, which is our Chalice Unitarian Universalist summer program? Go ahead, Jonah.
I think that at CUSP, the counselors are really good.
And I think that the playground is really fun.
All right. Well, so for you who don't know, last year, Jonah, Willa, you can go sit down if you'd like, went to the Chalice UU summer program that we host in partnership with First Parish Malden. And we're doing it again this year. And the week of August 18th through 22nd, we need some people to come and help out and create some meaning making with our kids. So if you have a talent you want to offer or time, we need all types of things. We need people to run errands. We need people who are teachers. We need people who just pop in and watch the kids during lunch so some of our staff can have a break. All types of things, all types of ways to serve. You can find that in your midweek update. And we have one more announcement from our board clerk, Gretchen Locke.
Good morning. So this is another announcement for the annual meeting, which is coming up very soon. The 2025 annual meeting of the Melrose Unitarian Universalist Church will be held on Wednesday, May 21st, 2025, at 7 o'clock in the sanctuary and on Zoom. The purpose of the meeting is to receive reports from the officers and committees, to elect officers, directors at large, chairpersons of committees, trustees, and a nominating committee, to adopt a budget, and to transact such other business as may legally and properly come before it. All are welcome to attend. Please note that only voting members of the church may vote at annual meeting. If you have any questions about your voting status, you can check with Nancy Nichols on that. Thank you.
Thank you. To access our electronic order of service, you can hold up your phone now to get the link through this QR code. You can also access the link through the worship reminder now in your email box. Or another option is you can go to the website's homepage, and if you click More button in the worship box, it takes you to a page with the order of service. Or you can just follow along and let the slides take you on the journey. Now, let's take a moment to look at our beloved community and say hi to all our church friends here on Zoom and say good morning. All right. It's so joyous to hear all your voices. Also, a note I forgot to mention, for the first Sunday ever, we have a media team, which means one of our kids has a camera and will be taking pictures throughout the service. All right. It has been said before by Connie Goodbread and Susan Smith that religious education is all we do. Unitarian Universalism is all we teach, and the congregation is the curriculum. So on this Sunday morning, come and join us on this Religious Ed Sunday, a day of joy and a reminder that everything we do in the church is religious education. The sanctuary is as much an RE classroom as the ones downstairs. This is a place where we ground ourselves, a place we learn, a place we come together. We have all been children before or currently are, and we are all always learning, always growing, always becoming. So come into the silly, come into the joyful, come into the chaos and the beauty. Come, let us worship together. And now, to light the symbol of our faith, the flaming chalice, is Jonah and the rest of our children who will be helping with the hand motions. Jonah. Do any of the other kids want to come up and help guide the congregation in our hand motions? Say all that? Okay. Yeah. From here.
Today we will share the open words we use in the RE classroom. I invite you to now rise in body or in spirit and join me as you feel comfortable. The words will appear up on the screen. We are Unitarian Universalists, the Church of the Loving Minds, Loving Hearts, and the Helping Hands. Together we care for our planet Earth and work for friendship and peace in our time.
You're good. Great job. Please remain standing for our opening hymn, Enter, Rejoice, and Come In. Oh, sorry, Jonah, light the chalice pretty, please. I forgot a step. Blow it out. Nice. Perfect. All right. Y'all can go sit, or if you want to grab dance ribbons and dance for our opening hymn. Anyways, please join in our opening hymn for Enter, Rejoice, and Come In, number 396 in the gray hymnal. Words will appear on the screen. Beautiful. Okay, Willa, do you still want to come help with the Time for All Ages? All right. So, today in my hands, I have a ball of yarn, or more accurately, now in Willa's hands. And we are going to build a giant spider web. Now, I know some folks find spiders scary, so I want to assure you there are no actual spiders involved. Just the creation of a web. Webs remind us of our interdependence, but also in this case, what we create together. We create this community together. We create moments of learning together. We create this moment on this Sunday together. So, are we going to throw it? Is that the thought?
No.
Oh, we're not going to throw it. Willa, what are we going to be doing? We're going to pass it around, creating our web across the sanctuary, knowing we are co-creators of the space. Willa is going to help, and will be the one making sure it gets all passed around until we create this giant spider web together. Ready? Okay, let's get started. Should I hold an end of it? Okay, who are you going to go pass it to? Do you want to go over to Jonah? And make sure you hold on once you get it before you pass it. Do you want to go this way? Make sure it's getting around everywhere. Look at how this web is forming, connecting us all over the sanctuary. Working together to create this beautiful web. Spider went up swans fell. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the well again. Love that little bit of addition this morning. What makes y'all feel connected? What makes you feel like you're creating something together? I'm curious. Does anyone have any answers? It involves us all. It involves us all. But are there things in your life that make you feel connected beyond this literal yarn connecting us in this moment? Helping immigrants. Singing with people, that one makes me feel connected too. Friendships, yes. Friendships are so important. They really do sustain us. The women's retreat. Visiting people. Yeah. Talking. Talking is wonderful. I'm quite a chatter, which I know doesn't always come off in coffee hour, but I am, I promise. Asa, what makes you feel connected to people? Are we almost all connected? Oh, it's getting exciting. Willa's doing a perfect job. Sharing a joke, yeah. Laughter's very important.
Karen is over here singing, don't be afraid of some yarn.
Putting a budget together. You know, it does really connect you with the people you're doing that with. Protesting, yes. Hugs. Hugs are the best. I do love a good hug. Willa, are we all connected yet? Almost. Yeah, Heather? Giving people money makes you feel connected? Yeah.
We'll be over to see you later.
Food? Sharing food, yes. Are we all connected? Willa, can you? Almost. Yeah, did we do it? Look at our wonderful web. When someone pulls it, do you feel it too? I know every time Asa does a little wiggle, I definitely feel it. But I also know when other people pull it, I bet even from far away, I'm feeling some of the tension you're bringing to the string. What an incredible spider web of our connection. Willa, is there anything you would like to add? Any thoughts? No? Okay. Thank you for making this beautiful web together, showing our connection, and showing our community. And thank you, Willa, for picking this time for all ages for us today. And helping us create this beautiful web. All right? Yeah, it's a good question how we're gonna on web. We're just so deeply connected. Maybe what happens is I take the ball this way, and it slowly makes its way around. Oh, pass it to the center. Oh, smart. And this is part of working as community and being together and the chaos and messiness and learning together, right? Asa's taking pictures. Asa, can you take pictures of the congregation? All right. Okay, every Sunday we take time for quiet meditation and prayer, time to reconnect with our highest ideals and with one another. Let's begin by feeling into our bodies. Let's feel our feet resting on the floor, our bodies relaxing into our seats, and just take a breath. In this time of meditation and prayer, we'll join in our centering song, and then we'll sit for a time of shared quiet, a little shorter today. Then we will share our joys and sorrows during our shared time together. And then after we share our joys and sorrows, Viva will lead us in prayer. Our worship theme for May is interdependence, as you may be able to tell by the spider web we just did. And our centering song for the month is Wake Now, My Senses, number 298, verses 1 and 4 in the Gray Hymnal. Please remain seated and join in the song as you like. Let it guide you gently into our time of shared meditation. is our tradition in worship to share with one another the milestones of our lives, our personal joys and sorrows. We speak and listen with care so that our sharing knits us together in love and strength and community. If you have a sorrow to share, please come forward to speak at the mic so everyone can hear and see you. Folks on Zoom can type in the chat box and I will read them out loud. And now we light one more candle to shine out our thanks for all the many blessings in our lives. Now, before we start our prayer, our ushers will now come around with a cup, with a platter that has raisins in it. And one of the raisin platters has double stacked cups, so you might want to pull off the one cup, but that way not everyone's touching a big old thing of raisins and getting their own individual raisin. And I promise this is essential for the prayer. Do not eat it when you get it. Hold off. But one of the main requests, because from the joy of RE for this Sunday, has been to include raisins. And then once everyone gets a raisin, Viva will come and lead us in prayer. And I will invite Viva when it is time.
Will we get to eat the raisins eventually?
Yes.
Good. Make sure they get it first. Except Viva. Okay. You're doing very good at being our media team, Aisa. Does everyone have a raisin? Okay. Viva, could you please come up and lead our prayer?
Take a deep breath in and out. You should now have a raisin in your hand. Look at it. What do you notice? Do you think of its transformation from grape to raisin? What is the texture like? If you put it by your ear and rub it, does it make a sound? Now, if you feel safe to do so, close your eyes. Notice it again. Does it feel different with your eyes closed? Does it smell different? Do you hear it differently? Take a bite. What does it taste like? Open your eyes. Does it taste different now? Now you can finish eating your raisin. Think about what this taught you. How did it make you feel? Take another breath in and out. Come back fully to this space and be. Amen and blessed be.
Thank you. And Daniel, if you would come up and make the offertory announcement.
Our church is self-funded, supported by your generous annual pledge. You may also give to our weekly collection, which we split every month with a worthy group via our Giving Beyond Our Walls program. Remote folks can donate using the orange button at the top right corner of our homepage at melroseuu.org. For the month of May, half of our collection plate will go to the Immigrant Support Alliance, a Melrose-based network of volunteers that welcomes and assists newly arrived individuals and families as they gain footholds in our communities. Our offertory selection today is the Tapestry of Life.
I now invite our 5 seniors to come forward. Soon we will take the time to bless you, to recognize this transition from being a youth into being a young adult. But first, Cleo, Maya, Elm, Daniel, and Molly, you have grown in this church, and in your time you have come to share memories associated with this place. If you would like, this is not a requirement, you can share 1 or 2 sentences on what brought you joy about being part of this church from the pulpit. This is not required of you in any way, but an invitation.
Hello. I'd just like to thank everyone for, even though I know that I haven't been like a consistent member of the congregation over the years, I haven't always been here, but I've appreciated that even so I've found support from all the people in this community in and outside of church, even though I haven't been here. So that's been really nice to have, so thank you for that.
I'm trying to find it. Take your time.
Okay, I didn't know it was so casual, so I like actually prepared something. So even though I appear less regularly at services nowadays, like Elm said, I will forever be grateful to MUUC for helping raise me. I've been coming here since I was about 3 years old, and whether it be from the RE programs such as OWL and Crossing Paths, where I honestly hold some of my fondest, most laughter-filled middle school memories, or from conversing with and listening to the many stories of the fascinating adults in this congregation, I've received in these walls and in unique, profound, and non-judgmental ways some of my most significant life lessons. This community truly inspires me, and I believe it's one of the most special in Melrose because of the values we all share: empathy, love, and support, just to name a few. I see these qualities every time I see a member of this congregation, and whether those interactions take place here or outside the building, I always look forward to and thoroughly enjoy them. And yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you to my parents for allowing me to grow up in such a vibrant and welcoming community. Well, thank you all for being there every Sunday and just allowing me to grow up in a wonderful community. So thank you.
Thank y'all. Now the congregation will take a chance to bless you, and you will also bless yourselves with these words adapted from Jan Turin. Each part is said by a different group, and I will invite you to join in on your parts. So it will be everyone, just children and youth, and then the seniors themselves. So everyone. Today we honor the youth among us. You are stepping from youthhood into young adulthood. Today we share in your journey and encourage your discovery. And this is just our adults. Today we welcome your energy and offer you a safe place to grow. Celebrate your hopes and dreams. Come live, breathe, thrive, and rejoice. Your time is now. And now our children and youth. Today we applaud you for all you have been. Here, I can say it and you can repeat it. How's that sound? Today we applaud you. For all you have been. For all you are now. For all you will be. And now, seniors, you will bless yourselves.
Today marks an ending so that I may begin again to hope and do and learn and be.
We are now going to take a second to present you with some gifts. I'm going to sneak down beside you really quick. Just get these to you. And I'm going to explain what these gifts are, of course. In your bag, you will find a book by Unitarian Universalist minister Reverend Julian Ameca Soto called Spilling the Light, a book of prayers and poems and hope. You will also find a chalice lapel pin, a way for you to carry your faith, whether that be on a bag or a jacket or wherever you choose to put it. There are some temporary tattoos to remind you to find time for silly, childlike things in adulthood, because you still have to find the joy. And there is a chalice that you can use when you need to ground yourself throughout this life. And finally, maybe the thing everyone can see most easily, is a paper flower, to remind you that like this object, you will experience transformation that is unique to you in this life. Now we are going to start building our bridge, and it's a bridge made out of our community, so it'll be kind of like this. I'm going to ask our non-bridging kids and youth to come forward to the front of the aisles and start overlapping your arms, forming the bridge for our youth to go through, a representation of where you've come from. You might have to duck low. I now invite any folks who are part of these youth's religious education to come forth to form the next part of the bridge, showing those who have guided you through this.
Are we doing this limbo style, or?
I now invite everyone else to start lining the aisles and forming the arch and going out as far as we need to. At the end of it, you will meet the other young adults who have come before you and join them. Now, as you form the bridge, Reverend Suzanne and I will offer you a final blessing to celebrate this transition from youthhood to young adulthood. Spirit of life and of love, bless our youth as they go into young adulthood. Bless Cleo, Maya, Daniel, Molly, and Elm as they go forth into this next stage of life. Let them know love, growth, and comfort.
Let them know that Unitarian Universalism always has space for them, that we are here for them in joys and sorrows and everything in between.
Let them be grounded in the values of our faith and be reminded that not only shall you know love, but you already act in love.
And let them feel the love of this community as they go forth and bridge.
Amen and blessed be. We now invite our youth to go forward and bridge and feel the love of their community. As our youth bridge, we will be singing Woyaya, and the lyrics will appear on the screen since you all are too busy to have a hymnal right now. We have had our youth bridge into the next stage of their life. We have co-created this web of connection, been reminded that all we do is religious ed, and we have done the work of community. So let's do our final rituals and join me in the closing hymn, When the Spirit Says Do, in the Teal hymnal, 1024. The words will also appear on the screen. extra singing today. Now to read our chalice extinguishing, Heather.
lighting and join in our chalice extinguishing words. We extinguish the flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Amen.
Our service has ended. Please enjoy a brief postlude from Tom before gathering in our parish hall, where there is cake and ice cream and cards to sign for our seniors. Thank you for worshiping with us today, and happy Sunday.